sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Illinois' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanders. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the move, it's Altmaier. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road. Environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Uncorks one. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they had to settle for a field goal last time.
Yeah, they moved the ball down the field, Jesse. Just couldn't put it in the end zone in that red area where they needed to be a little bit more efficient.
I think they just got to do a little better job of executing on this drive, and let's see if they can punch it in for 6 this time.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man, it's Sanders. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks. And you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that was... He just got too excited.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
He'll do it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. To the air. It's Raiola. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Here's the handoff. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get to him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Illinois lining up quickly. play fake. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man. Here's pinned back.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Husker. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself. Do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Gets it out fast. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Complete downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a quick completion, and even down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play, 3rd and goal coming. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Okay, ready?
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. They'll try the run. He was fighting and driving and pushing, but he is stopped short of the end zone on 4th and goal. He'll put it down at the 2. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Bryant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
The pass is incomplete.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he's looking downfield. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Raiola. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board. What a snag by the defense. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O of the 37. The offense starts with a short field. Running back searching for a hole. Lowers those pads. They make the stop of this running game. Moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Huskers are threatening in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Nair. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job receivers to work themselves open.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Cornhuskers are on the move. They'll try to slam it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. They're trying to get to it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
It's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was. Got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire now on second down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback.
Touchdown, Nebraska! And the stomping has commenced. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock.
And he's got it inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And as we get ready to start the 4th quarter, they'll open with a field goal attempt. And that is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking left. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Illini! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Flips it out to the back. Touchdown, Huskers! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Snags it over the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Second down coming up. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. Keeps the legs moving. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Altmaier. Using the quick game. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. The snap sets up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to.
The expressway is wide open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Giving him his pads. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The give to the tailback. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. Straight ahead from inside his 25. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not